Hey babe, I'm home.
Hey babe! Did you get my maxi pad?
I sure did. Here we go.
My name is Tatyana. I'm 21 years old and I went to Mexico for a simple breast lift, but got a mommy makeover that almost cost me everything. Right now, my body looks like a disaster. I have wide areolas, thick scars under my breast, and my stomach has a huge scar from hip to hip. I put a maxi pad there to relieve pressure from my scars because my scar is very thick and it's in an awkward place, so my clothes tend to push onto it and it can be very painful. I have to dress a certain way now. I make sure that my shirts are always baggy. My insecurities are way worse now. It's just been a lot. Yeah. And my kids, you know, my son, he points it out, and I know he doesn't mean harm, but I just want to look and feel normal again.
So, check this out. Was that really necessary?
I got dizzy.
From one spin, you got dizzy?
Hold on. Let me see real quick.
So you want to do it again and test your spin? Really? Yeah, it's
I
funny.
can go on roller coasters, but I can't go on a circuit.
I can't spin either. I can go super fast.
Yeah.
Like my car.
Oh yeah, your Tesla.
It's so fast. By the way, I pull up to a Lamborghini. And these two young guys are there. I go like this, and the guy looks at me like, I go like that. Put it in ludicrous mode. I go, wow. And all of a sudden, he's going, I'm going, and I just look at him and go, ah! You know, it's awesome. Bring it, bitch. Check this out.
Whoa!
Is that crazy or
How did
what?
that happen?
This is a tummy tuck and a breast surgery gone very, very wrong.
Can you please send in Tatyana?
Tatyana.
Nice to meet you, Tatyana, Dr. Nassif.
Hi, Terry Dubrow, Tatyana. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Alex,
too.
how are you? Dr.
Good.
Nassif,
Terry
Dr.
Dubrow.
Dubrow.
Please have a seat. Okay. What's one thing you noticed about Tatyana, her husband? Very
Husband? Very young.
Very young. How old are you?
21.
21.
When did
now,
this happen?
how many years ago did you have this surgery? We're
Last
talking about?
year.
Last year. Okay. That's a lot of surgery for a 20-year-old to have. Tell us about that.
So when I was about 15, I ended up having my son.
Okay.
So my breasts, you know, I breastfed, so they got bigger, they got saggy. And then I had my daughter at 17, and same thing happened. And then I realized, you know, I just want to lift and an areola reduction. So I was like, well, let me venture out to Mexico.
What did the doctor say?
So he was like, well, you can't just get a lift because your breasts are going to look ugly.
Why?
You need an implant for the fullness.
Okay. What else did he say?
You need a tummy tuck too. And I was like, really? And also, I can do lipo.
Kidding me. How much was the charge for all of those things?
6,000.
For all of
Everything?
it?
Yeah. Yeah, he got me good.
Wow.
Okay, this is basically a WTF or what the moment, and I'll tell you why. To take an impressionable 20-year-old who comes in for one type of procedure and then try to add on additional procedures is unbelievably not cool. In fact, the only way to describe it is predatory.
So immediately after surgery, I kind of saw like a little bubble on my belly button. And then my tummy tuck incision started doing it. And it was just like yellow and pussy and smelled like death.
Yeah, well, that's what it is. It's tissue death.
Started feeling very weak. I was going to school at the time. I skipped class to go to the hospital, and they admitted me. They told me, your doctor didn't clean his utensils right, so all your body is getting infected now. You're gonna need surgery today.
So you were septic. We call that septic, where the
Bacteria in your blood.
bacteria in your blood, where the infection is seeded into your general cardiovascular system. Did she seem really sick?
Yes. She seemed out of it.
Totally out of it.
Yeah.
That's sepsis.
They told me they were gonna do a debridement, but I didn't know, like,
What that meant.
yeah, I didn't know I was gonna be getting cut hip to hip.
So they opened you up and discovered it was very extensive underneath.
Yeah, very. If I would have waited a day longer, I would have been dead. I basically told my family my goodbyes, and I thought it was gonna be my last time seeing my husband.
All right, so you're got an emergency situation right there.
I had 4 surgeries within 2 months. I had a chunk of my stomach cut out.
We saw that.
Oh, God darn.
I also had the implants I never wanted removed. It was just so scary at the moment. I didn't know how to handle it.
This abdominal situation can't be easy.
No, it's not. It's not easy at all, especially with my 2 little ones. You know, they're at the stage where they like to play horsey, and it's like I can't even get them on my back because it just hurts my scars.
Oh, God.
So what would you like to happen?
My main thing is just fixing up the scars. Also, my areolas, they never got reduced.
Tatyana's been through some really tough surgical complications, and although she seems very calm and cool about it, my experience has told me that just below the surface is a very scared, emotional person who feels very potentially insecure, and that really makes me want to help her as much as I possibly can. So let's go in the exam room and figure out what the tissue's like and what your options are. First is the breast situation. You do have a dilated areola, and let's look at your scars. So you have, kind of thick vertical scars, but you don't have any horizontal scars. In terms of your abdomen, tummy tuck scar is really wide. And then you have this little bit of a overhang here. That's an interesting belly button situation. You do seem to have a little bit of fluid in here. Whoa, there's something kind of weird going on here. What I'd like to do is punch a little teeny little hole and see if there's any fluid beneath there. Tatyana's belly button doesn't look really healthy. In fact, it looks like just below the surface there may be some trapped fluid that could indicate there's either an abscess cavity, foreign body, or a generalized chronic wound healing problem. No, there's no opening, but it's a big crevice that goes all the way in here. Doesn't seem to be infected, but it's definitely going somewhere. The question is, what's inside there? We really won't know till we're in surgery. Have a seat, let's talk about your options. You could theoretically have your areolas reduced and that vertical scar removed. That would have a lower risk than if you did a more formal mastopexy, which is a breast lift operation where you had the areolas removed, you had this scar removed, and then you had them slightly taken apart to give you some shaping to move the breast tissue that you do have, which is substantial, up into this area.
Which one of those sounds better to you?
Lifting it up.
You want to do that. Now, whether or not I can make you a belly button really depends on what's at the bottom of that hole. Then you're going to need a full, regular revisional tummy tuck, which means remove the scar, elevate up that loose skin, tighten the muscle, try to find a belly button, pull the excess skin down and remove it. The problem with that is that elevates the risk. So tummy tucks are among the riskiest procedures in plastic surgery, mainly because so much skin is elevated, so much blood supply is disrupted. Is that what you want to do?
I'm feeling a little scared. Sometimes it's difficult to hide the emotions. Most times I do well, but sometimes it just gets to me. My support system is what keeps me going, and I'm looking forward to being able to spend time with my kids the way I want to. It is scary, but I don't know, I feel like I'm ready for it. If I'm gonna go through with this, I wanna go all in.
Let's do this thing.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Great pleasure.
Thank you. I'm ready to take the risk.
You're a risk taker, you got it.
You ready for this? All right, let's fix you up, because you were a little bit almost victimized. Tatyana's case is really high risk, really challenging, mainly because she had so much tissue injury and tissue loss and infection that there isn't very good blood supply. There's a ton of scar. But Tatyana, she's a young girl, so let's see whether we can fix all that. For Tatyana's surgery, I'll start by downsizing her areolas and perform a scar revision by cutting out the previous scar in her breasts. Then I will manipulate her breast tissue and perform a breast lift. Next, I'll move on to her stomach by making an incision across her lower abdomen, elevating up the abdominal wall to see if I can find her belly button. Next, I'll tighten her abdominal muscles, remove her scar and excess skin, and hopefully pull her belly button through before closing her up.
Hello, folks. How are you doing?
Okay.
A little better now. So my job was to remove the scar, take everything apart, and what I call origami, fold it in to try to give you some projection that at least is in proportion to the width and a good shape. I did that. And it on the table looked pretty good. Then the really hard part was the belly button and the tummy tuck. So let's look at how things are healing, and hopefully there's a belly button situation, something left from what I made. okay?
Okay.
What I'm looking for today with Tatyana is generally how she's doing, how her wounds are healing, and what's going on with that belly button. So whether it's alive or not will determine whether she's gonna end up with a viable belly button and determine whether or not I have to do any revisional surgery on her. I think you've got good upper fullness, your scars are all gone. I think this is gonna be pretty good. Don't you?
Yeah, it looks
I
great.
thought they were implants at first.
You thought they were implants? By the way, that's the best compliment you can give me.
So you got
Thought
plenty.
they were implants. Fruit and love.
I think my breasts look amazing. I'm very happy that they're my natural tissue and not implants. I'm just amazed that he was able to make them look this good.
Okay, so when you first look at this, sort of looks like a kind of a successful tummy tuck, doesn't it?
That actually looks like a perfect incision, too.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, that looks damn good, brother.
okay, so far so good on the incision. We know the overall contour is good. The question is the belly button there? It's a little soupy. Okay. Here's the question. Will it do what nature does, create a little skin over it, or will it just scar down and go away? We'll have to wait and see what happens. Everything else, over the fence. Grand slam, it's the belly button. Okay, so come on, belly button, behave.
And now we're young and free, and it's the only way to be.
These past 7 years have been life-changing. Becoming a mom at such a young age was the best decision I've ever made. But going to Mexico for a simple breast lift and getting talked into getting a mommy makeover was devastating for me. I just wanted a body that reflected my age and something that I could be proud of. Now I love my body. I can just focus on my family and be the wife and mother that I was always meant to be. I can now run around with my kids and not have pain in my stomach or my back. My belly button now is healed, and although it doesn't look like the average belly button, it's my belly button, and I love it.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Before my surgery, my mommy makeover was more of a mommy massacre. My breasts were left saggy with wide areolas and thick scars, and I was missing my belly button. I was so insecure about my body, and I had to use a maxi pad so I could relieve pressure off of my stomach. But now, thanks to Dr. Dubrow, my breasts are perky. My scars are minimized, and I have a smooth tummy with an actual belly button. I love my body now, and I can finally say goodbye to the maxi pads. Bye, Felicia.
I'm just happy I don't have to walk in the store no more and go to the aisle. That's for
No
my
more.
wife.
At least not till I'm like 80.
It'll make my day if I don't ever have to see a maxi pad ever again. I love you.
I love you more.